It's a good question. I think when you're a jobbing actor, you kind of you do what gets put in front of you. I mean, I was fortunate to do, I did action in everything that I did. There was a little bit of action in all the projects that I was involved in, and maybe that's just because you kind of give that off in your audition. I think Strike Back was the thing that sealed the deal for that. We accidentally discovered that we could do our own stunts, or that there wasn't the money for a stunt guy, and if we wanted to shoot it, it had to be us. So this accident turned into the reality of the show, because we want to see Scott Stonebridge doing the stunts. And when we got onto the player, I remember talking to our director, Barrett, and I had a scene where I was riding a motorbike. You ride a bike, right? I said, yeah. I worked it out with Eric, our stunt coordinator, and Barrett was in on a tight lens, and he said, "That's you riding the bike." I said, "Yeah." So he dropped back on a big wide lens so we could see me on the bike, and it's just become something that we want to do with the show now. Michael Bassett, who directed Strike Back, he's coming over to direct some of the player episodes, which is great. And what we want to do is bring this energy and bring that danger that we had on Strike Back to network television, because for as fun as it was to be on Cinemax, and as fun as Strike Back was, I want more people to see that stuff. I want this to be go after a broader audience, and NBC can definitely do that. So we want to bring that really kind of crazy shoot from the hip stuff that we had on Strike Back. We want to bring that to NBC. I still walk on set and just kind of giggle to myself a little bit. One of the things that I really want to do with this kind of show is bring that 80s action back to television. And Wesley Snipes is the guy that I grew up watching. He's the guy that not necessarily taught me that, but he's the guy that I want to do that move in a show one day. I want to look that badass in a show one day. So to be on set with him is just incredible. And what was great about being on set with Wesley was I was reminded that he's not just an action guy. He's a serious actor. I mean, the guy's brilliantly fast. He's a bit of a ninja, but he's also really clever about what he does. He knows how to work the camera. He knows where it's at in the room. And just working alongside him in an ensemble vibe, it's just great. It's a great feeling. So we're really fortunate to have him. It's a good dude.
Both Wesley and you have classical training in terms of theater. So have you talked to him about doing Shakespeare, or maybe facing off in different ways of setting up the scene in terms of portraying that character?
It's funny, we talked a little bit about that in some of the bigger scenes that we had together about our history in the theater and stuff like that, and doing Shakespeare and classical pieces, and how television wants stuff so quickly, and it demands this sort of improvisation of what you're doing in the moment with your emotions. And the only place that can come out of, I think, is that classical training. If you have that base and that ground, I think that's why he's so good. And that's why I was able to go into a scene with him and just be the characters together, because he has that amazing foundation. I'm looking forward to exploring more of that, and I think the writers are going to do that with us a little bit more in the play, and let that kind of classical training come a little bit more. Some big soliloquies towards camera.
So what about his character?
Well, that he's ambiguous, morally ambiguous, and also from an actor's point of view, I get to play get to explore a lot of other different characters. Mr. Johnson's job is to make sure the game is always played, and the rules are always adhered to. When the rules are broken, whether that be by the gamblers or the players, Mr. Johnson's job is to clean things up. And as the cleaner, that afforded me an opportunity to do some accents and some funny stuff, and play some disguises, mustaches, cool hairdos, and have a little fun. Yeah, no, I wasn't looking for. I've been offered a number of other TV projects, and the apprehension with that was the demands of television on your time. The amount of time it takes to do a television series kind of closes you from doing feature film. And I still have a growing feature film career, so I didn't want to stop doing feature film. And this was a project, and the character was set up in a way that would afford me an opportunity to still do so. And the idea of doing feature film drama and action on a weekly basis, that was also quite attractive. So, yeah. I think what's cool about this is that it won't just be about the action. I think the people will be able to hang their hats on really strong characters and strong character development and some interesting plot twists that'll keep you engaged. For me, if it doesn't have that, then heck with the action. You know what I'm saying? It's gratuitous.
Yeah.
It's best if we have characters we like or intrigued with, as well as situations we haven't really figured out, haven't been telegraphed, so you already know exactly the direction it's going in. And then throw the dynamic action on top of it. Man, I'd kill these people if they didn't let me do stunts in action. No way. I'd be so unhappy. No, I wouldn't have taken the role if I didn't have a chance to explore the whole action side of my life. And bring some. You see, there are actually some action and martial arts things that I can do. People haven't seen me do without a costume on. So this will give me a chance to even display other abilities that I have. You know, even singing. Most people don't know I can sing. We may see Mr. Johnson singing.